Hey, it's Tom for GAK, and we're going to be having a look at some of the brand new for 2021 Ibanez RGs. We've already looked at some of the Ibanez line in previous videos, so we've had a look at the AZ series, the Yvette Young signature model. We've also done a video on the Axion label RGDs, but I thought because some of these guitars, they don't really fit in a niche of their own and we want to do a specific video on them, we're just going to do an overview of the things that we've got, and would probably really strongly urge you to sort of check out some of those things on the website as well, if you are interested in some of the things that I'm showing you. So the first guitar that I want to show you is the RG321ALF. Ibanez slay the naming game. This is an Axion label RG. So we've already had a look at the RGDs. If you're interested in the Axion label as a series, check out the RGD video that we did. But the idea behind this is they're designed to be like metal workhorse guitars. Something that's really specific about the Axion label is that they have Fishman fluences in them. They've got slightly different woods in terms of the way that they're put together, and they're generally, just put together so that they can be like that ultimate metal thing. This one came to us in drop C, so we instantly knew what we were in for. So I've cracked out some drop C riffs. So if we jump into the specs on this guitar, we've got locking tuners, which is great if you're playing metal, you want a quick string change, anything like that. Locking tuners are so easy, they are the best. I love them. So, locking tuners on this, we've got a 5-piece construction, Panga Panga and Walnut. Panga Panga is a fun name, but it's a good wood, and it definitely works with this. One thing that I really noticed with this guitar in particular was how resonant the neck is. So when you're playing some of these like drop C riffs, and you can feel it in your hand, you can feel it in the neck. It feels great. There's really good transmission on this. For the fingerboard, we've got Macassar Ebony, and we've got 24 frets on this with their offset inlays on there. One of the things that's really cool about the Axion label is that we've got lumen-lay side dots on this, so if you're playing in the dark, you'll be able to see where your fret markers are. And we've also got something that they call sub-zero treated frets, which is just a different kind of fret treatment. It makes them a bit more durable, then they're less likely to wear out when you're using sort of thicker gauge strings and stuff like that. So in terms of the body, we've got a Nyato wood body. Nyato is becoming increasingly more popular on certain guitars and certain guitar manufacturers as availability of woods gets a little bit more scarce. It sounds great, to be honest. It's really resonant, particularly with this guitar. I can only speak for this particular guitar, but if this is any indication of how good these things are, then this is good. It's really resonant, feels great. We've got a fixed bridge on this as well. We've got Gibraltar Standard 2. So if you're familiar with the Gibraltar series from Ibanez, it's just a pretty standard fixed bridge. The saddles are really, really comfortable to play because they're not sharp in any way. They're all rounded, which is nice, and intonation is just on the back, which is perfect. And then we've got some interesting switching options for the Fishmans. So Fishmans are given on any of the Axion label for 2021. These particular ones are the Fluence Moderns. We've got a 3-way pickup selector on this, which means that you're getting bridge, a combination, or the neck humbucker. We've got standard volume and tone, but then we've also got this little switch here, which changes the voicing of the Fishman influences. If you're interested in what exactly the difference between those voicings is, it probably will benefit you to do a little Google search. and I'm sure they'll be able to explain it probably better than I can. The second guitar I want to show you is this GRGR221EXZ. This is essentially, I think, Ibanez's Gio answer to something that is a little bit more metal focused. It's all blacked out, everything's black, even the fretboard is darker than normal. We've got a poplar body on this in comparison to the Akume that we had on the other one. Both of the Gio series have a purple heart fretboard, and purple heart generally is a little bit more purple, but I think they've like darkened it to match the rest of the guitar aesthetic, which is kind of cool. It's like something you wouldn't really expect, particularly for something like this. So we've essentially got the same specs. We've got that maple neck. We've got 24 frets, jumbo frets, purple heart fretboard. On this particular model, we have some slightly different pickups. These are the Ibanez Infinity pickups. So they're a slightly different model to the other ones on the other Gio. But the Infinity series are pretty, they've passed the test of time. A lot of people are still using Infinity pickups on their Ibanezes. Personally, I thought these pickups were pretty decent, particularly as they're on like a way more affordable guitar. Again, they did that spanky thing, particularly when I'm in like some of those split positions. And that was kind of surprising. It was really nice to see, and it sort of gave a different level of clarity to an instrument, particularly of this price point. So the next guitar I'm going to show you is this Ibanez Gio. So we've got two of the new Gios in, and this one is the Ibanez GRGR221PA. We assume that the P in there stands for poplar because we have a poplar top on this. The Gio series is a really nice entry point to Ibanez. It gives you an idea of what they do. It's probably a great place to start if you're a beginner or looking for your first proper electric guitar. It's something a little bit different compared to the competition that's on the market. In terms of what you get, you're getting like essentially a watered down version of what a full fat Ibanez is. So we're retaining things like 24 frets. We've got jumbo frets on this as well, which isn't that common on things of this price point. So for the pickups, we have Ibanez's own in-house pickups. These are the IBZ6s. They're basically designed to be decent humbuckers that give you enough clarity and grit to enable you to do whatever you want. One thing I found particularly interesting with these guitars, actually the Gio series, is that they are kind of spanky. So they sort of compete a little bit with that Strat sound in position like 2 and 4. There's a little bit of that extra like sort of sound, which is just great. It's something that I wasn't expecting from these guitars, and it was actually quite a nice surprise. So this is the RG320EXZ. This is one of the Ibanez standard range. So if you think about the tiering of Ibanez's models, you have Gio, then you have like Ibanez standard, then you would have premium, then prestige, and then J custom, etc. So this is the Ibanez standard. You're getting all of the core Ibanez features here that you would expect. So we've got a Wizard 3 neck on this. We've got a one-piece maple neck as well, which is great. The Wizard neck feels really comfortable. The Wizard 3 neck is, in particular, very, very comfortable to me, just because it's ever so slightly fatter from other Wizard necks, I think. That's something to bear in mind. We've got a bound Jatoba fretboard on this, which resembles rosewood. It's quite a porous wood like rosewood as well, so you're getting the same aesthetics. It feels good to play on. You know, some fretboards can feel a bit like grindy, but this is absolutely fine. It feels great. We've got a locking nut because we have an edge 0 trem in this. One of the cool things that they've done is they've put a ZPS trem. Essentially, it's like a trem setter sort of thing. It makes it really easy to adjust your springs. So if you're adjusting tunings a lot and you're adjusting a bridge or intonating it, those sorts of things, you just roll this little thing here and then it's going to adjust all the springs for you, which is really easy in comparison to having to take that backplate off. So it's something to look out for. It's really good. In terms of the body, we have a Meranti body. We've got a standard 5-way pickup selector, and that's on some Quantum pickups from Ibanez. The Quantum series is a little bit higher spec'd. They're a little bit clearer, I think. They sound just a little bit better, and that's why they're on a slightly more expensive instrument in comparison to those Gio series that we looked at. So those were some of the brand new Ibanez's for 2021. Let us know what you think in the comments. Obviously, there's quite a large range, and again, we'd urge you to check out some of those options on the GAK website or potentially Ibanez's own website just to have a look at what you might potentially want. The idea with this video was just to let you know that we've got some of these things in and give you an overview of them and why you'd potentially use them. So yeah, let us know in the comments. Is there anything that you'd like to see from Ibanez? Could you see yourself owning one of these Ibanez? If you potentially own other brands, would you consider jumping in at an affordable price point with Ibanez with their Gio series or something just to try them out? Let us know in the comments. If you enjoyed the video, please leave us a like, subscribe to see more stuff like this, and we'll see you in the future.